Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. We are back today on the Rocky Road, a show that interviews independent music artists about the independent music industry and the ups and downs of that Rocky Road. I'm your host, Rocky Rocket, and I am joined tonight by everybody's favorite. Say hi to everybody.
Hi guys, how y'all doing out there? It's your soon to be favorite pothead, the next face of weed, that guy, you know, everybody favorite. You know what I'm saying? My goal is like be your favorite pothead and your favorite pothead.
Oh man, I love
You
it. I love it.
know what I'm saying?
So
I,
you say the face of weed.
yes, that is correct.
Interesting. That is something I have never heard before. So tell me a little bit about how you came up with that.
Alright, so it's weird, right? Everybody favorite, like the stage name, that that was started off as an ad lib. Because I was like, well, I went by another alias a while back, Remy the Doughboy. But then, like after a while, it just kind of didn't really feel. It didn't. It just kind of lost its luster for me more or less. And then I was just smoking, like I always do, nothing new. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm run with that. I like that. The next face of weed thing, though. If you think about it, right? All the famous people who are, weed aficionados. We just started to get some fat guys. We got Burner. I'll give that. I'll give him that, right? You know what I'm saying? But as far as like a rapper, like Burner's a rapper, but he's more of a, cultivator. You know what I'm saying? That's his passion. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't got no fat rapping ass nigga like to feel like to be the face. And I want to be the face of that. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I feel like I can fit those shoes, you know what I'm saying? And Lord willing, it's gonna happen. Because I believe in manifesting. You know what I'm saying? That shit real.
True. Very true. Well, let's talk about then now that you told me how you came up with your name, how did you get started as a music artist?
All right. So before I jump into that, I want to share I'm gonna have a moment, right? The first time that I got convinced to do rap, I used to write poetry in middle school. You know what I'm saying? Home life's crazy, you know what I'm saying? It was just a way for me to, vent, get it off me, using, being creative and shit. And it's like 10th grade, like years later. My homeboy, Isaiah Perry, I will never forget this. I will never forget this. He ended up going through my books. I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit, man. Like, don't be fucking with my shit, man. Snatch my shit back. And he looked at me. He's like, bruh, I'm gonna tell you this. You gonna hate me, but I don't give a fuck. Now you can rap, and guess what? I'm gonna make you rap. What do you mean? This is like right when the internet just started, because I'm like 34. You know what I'm saying? The internet just started really getting going, and very few people had access to like burning CDs and shit. So we had like this the little Indian dude named Roshan. Yo, Roshan, burn this man some beats. You got a week. If you don't come back with a rap, I'm telling everybody you a bitch. And high school, I'm not going out like that. You know what I'm saying? So the first beat I wrote to was "Oh Boy" by Cameron. I don't remember the rap. That was like 20 years ago, man. I can barely remember 2 weeks, let alone 20 years. But like, I got off though. And ever since then, I was like, yo, I really should do this. You know what I'm saying? I didn't take it serious till about 5 years ago. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now that this is the era where like you don't have to necessarily go to a record label to get your shit off. If you can get the equipment, you can have somebody mix your shit. You got DistroKid, CD Baby, whatever the fuck. You got means to put your shit out, and it's up to you to push your shit. So if you ain't successful, nigga, it's your fault. Basically, that's how I feel about it, personally. Respectfully though. You know what I'm saying? You get out of what you put in, right?
So then, well, first off, where are you from? Are you from Houston or?
I'm not even from Texas. I love Texas. Let me keep it honest. I'm from North Carolina, a little small town called Warrenton.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I was born in Durham. Everybody knows about the you know what I'm saying? But it's not where you're born, it's where you're at. I was raised in the country and shit. And I tell niggas every day, ain't nothing out there but trees, road, and cow fields. I remember being 16 years old and made up my mind like, I gotta get the fuck up out of here. It ain't nothing there. You know? So I
So
remember
where are
being,
you living in Texas now? Where are you living now?
yeah, I'm in Austin.
Oh, okay.
I actually
Cool.
came, it's crazy because I actually came out here with intentions to like try to get into the whole South by Southwest way because I've known about that for years. And I'm saying it's like it's a proving ground for artists. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers gonna tell you if your shit rocking or not, you know what I'm saying? And I got some shit in the tuck. I'm not gonna say too much about it right now. But like I came with some shit and then like I moved there like December of the year before, like right when March hit and COVID struck. So it fucked up the whole like music thing out here for me. But I met a lot of creative people while I was out here too. So it's not like, you know what I'm saying? And I gotta shout out my booking agent, Lisa Mack, man. You know what I'm saying? She based out in Houston. She be showing your boy love, man. She be setting me up with nice little spots to go to and shit, man. It's just nice getting out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's nice. That is real nice. So, how did you wind up in Austin?
Well, I was in North Carolina. I was staying in Youngsville, about 45 minutes outside of Raleigh, the main state capital, whatever. I had lost my job. It was on some fuck shit. It is what it is.
It
Um,
always is.
you know, what you gonna do though,
It
right?
always is. We know
Can I
that.
in my mind, can I get this unemployment? All right, cool.
Right.
We'll work it out. It'll be fine. But no, like it got to where like it just won't no money out there for me. And I'm one of them people, like I like that meme where the money reside, where the money reside. Cause I'm trying to be where the bread at. And I just threw a few applications in on Indeed out in South Texas just for the fuck of it. And they hit me back. And I'm out here.
Nice. Nice. Wow. So you left everybody. You came here by yourself?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. I'm married and I have kids. um, my wife had actually got a job out here before I did. So I was
Mm.
like, well, shit. If they pay, look, I always like coach them some shit, like you know what I'm saying. They can pay you pay your worth. Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, you've been doing this shit X amount of years or whatever. You got the experience. As I said, make them motherfuckers pay you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
As long as they can agree to what you want, go out there and get it. When the lease in, I'll be out there. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Gotta finish out the obligation. You know, you don't want to have like stuff like on your credit. You can't get no house
Yeah.
type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I had to, you know, make sure that was straight. I had to make sure that was square first.
So then let's talk about your wife and kids and the juggle between being an
But
independent music artist
boy,
and being a husband and a father.
boy,
How do you balance that?
boy, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, like, man, it's not for the weak. Let me just be very clear, right? It takes a lot. It takes a lot. And you know, I'm lucky. I'm lucky to be in a situation where my work life, I can pretty much move how I want. As long as I get my hours, they don't give a fuck. I bet. Well, I need this day, this day, this day. So I can go hit this show, this show, this show. Shmee. You know what I'm saying? So like the work, like all right, so as far as like work in music, that's cool. But like with the family, it's a little different. You know what I'm saying? Like she understands certain aspects of the life she don't like. She's legit told me.
Let's talk about that.
No,
I want
we gonna get
to,
into
let's
it.
talk
Right?
about that.
We gonna get into it, right? So I had a show in Miami, and I was like, shit, you know what I'm saying? If we get, you know what I'm saying, Shantae to watch the kids, why don't you just come out? I'm not even like I need you to understand. They don't want me because I ain't that nigga yet. And here's the thing. In my mind, I'm already there. In my mind, I'm already there. You know what I'm saying? They don't know yet. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't tripping. I'm not tripping off no, you know what I'm saying? They can be bad, bro, but they ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? She ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we can get, you know what I'm saying, Shantae watch the kids, you know what I'm saying? Why don't you come to fucking Miami with me? You go get on walk on the beach, you know what I'm saying? Feel the sand between your toes and shit, you feel me? And go, you know what I'm saying? I want you to actually see me perform. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Like I want you to see what I be doing out here. I'm with purpose, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, and she don't want me to say she was drunk. Okay. It's okay. You really want me to beat these bitches up, don't you? What the fuck is you talking? Me? What the fuck is you talking about? I don't like them bitches being all in your face and da 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 da. I'm like, bruh. First of all, I'm not no sexy flexy ass nigga. I'm not what I'm not I'm not the go-to guy for that. I'm the vibe. I'm the vibe, bruh. My demographic is potheads, bruh. Motherfuckers who smoke weed and shit. If it just so happen they got tits, that ain't got nothing to do with me. But if they, and you also got to think like the women gonna pay. The women gonna pay if they're invested in an artist. They'll pay for some shit. It makes sense. You gotta. So if I do a song and I'm, you know what I'm saying, don't take it like I'm out here like talking about me doing escapades with bitches and nothing. Like I gotta paint the picture to an extent. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be clever with the words and shit. And we also live in a time where like you can't be real clever because then they think you corny. But as soon as you say some slick shit, they with it. You know what I'm saying? But she talked me up. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Little shit like that. You feel me? So you gotta have like a little balance of both. Little clever shit here, and then you gotta say some slick shit every once in a while. That way everybody's happy, more or less. And that's the way I write. And like, all right, boom, I'll give you one. Hate to see it leave, love to watch it go. Something about some chocolates, good for the soul. Say, little baby, I just want to taste. Think it's molasses sweeter than marmalade. I want a taste of what your mama made. I'm trying to eat it off the China plate. But before I feast, I gotta say my grace. Just to show her that I was raised right. Candles lit to set the mood. Pussy warm, so I blew it like soup. Slurping on it like it's in a spoon. Got her hitting high notes, higher than the moon. With her body, I'm in tune. Talking her through this. Now she left swoon. But not before you wet this bed. Now arch that back so I can smack from the rear. Now bring it here. Here's the thing. Like, shit like that shit. It's clever as fuck though. Like, if, as a listener, tell me that shit don't snap.
It does, but I can understand why she would feel some kind of way about.
Right, but once again, I've already told you, like,
right,
you stuck with me, bro. Like,
right,
you stuck with me, motherfucker.
forever.
Like, we here,
right.
motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to like, in the music is just the beginning for me. Like, it's something I love to do. It's something I love to do. But I do want to expand. When I tell you the next face of weed, this is it. Look at this face. This is it, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you had to have like Snoop Dogg, Wiz Khalifa, goddamn burner, motherfucking currency, me, nigga. Me. I'm in there.
So what does well, how does that look like? Like when you say the next face of weed, what does that moment look like for you where you're like, boom, I'm here. I'm the face of weed.
Right. Two things.
What does that look like?
Two things, right? So Errebodi Favorite. This is my brand. This is who I am, but it's also my brand, right? For you to understand, this is my aim. I'm gonna be the Negro equivalent to Frank's Red Hot Sauce. I put that shit on everything, right? So one way I know that I made it, and it's weird, it's weird as fuck. You're gonna just ride with me on this. When you see my logo,
I'm rising.
when you see my logo on the bottom of a cast iron skillet, that's when you know I made it. I'm literally a household name. You feel me? And then,
Yeah.
and then when I get my compound and I can just step outside and I see 40 acres of just fucking weed being grown, and it's mine. I'm in here. I'm in, and that's just like one. Like I'm out to get it, man. Like here's the thing: I'm not like a super money guy. I don't like to rap about money like that. You feel me? That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? I talk a little shit every once in a while, but you know what I'm saying? Because gotta keep the demographic entertained to an extent. But bro, like when I tell you I'm out to get it. Like man, shit. It's like Kanye said, the United States is for sale. Get you a bag and get you some. That's all I'm saying, bro. Get you a bag and get you some. That's all I'm trying to do. That's the goal. And
This
then
is
like
a very interesting subject. And I'm trying not to veer too much ducked off into the future of what this looks like for you and trying to focus on what this show is about, the rocky roads, which
we
is
can always come back another time. It's cool. We can keep going.
right. Exactly. I really want to hear about more on that and how that's going to materialize for you later on in the game, of course. But so in coming back to the balance of wife and kids, how does being a weed smoking artist
All right.
affect
I'm here
your
for it. Come on. Let's go.
how does that affect your role as husband and father? How does that work for you? And I'm asking, of course, not to be shady
No.
or anything like that. It's I'm asking this because this is the way that things really are now. Like, people smoke, they have families, weed is legal in a lot of states. So so I want to know, how does that work for you in your household?
Here's the thing. I was smoking when you met me.
Mm.
I was smoking at
Mary Jane.
birthday parties, bar mitzvahs, baby showers. I'm in that hole. Don't say nothing. You already know what you signed up for. Okay? I can be respectful. You know what I'm saying? Like, this how you feel? All right, cool. I can do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always room for compromise. You know what I'm saying? But this is what it is, man. Like, here,
She was there first. Mary Jane was there first.
She was here first, baby. I need you to respect this.
I say that because I literally my fiance is a pothead too, smoking weed, smoking music artist as well. And it was like fresh in the door, like, look, she was here. What are you gonna do? She was here.
Right. She can't fuck me.
Know?
She can't fuck me, baby. But she
Mm-mm.
can make me feel good though. Not to say you can't. Just respect my
Wow.
shit. You
That
know what I'm
is
saying?
beautiful.
You know what I'm saying? But not like the kids, man, shit. Like I don't. I think
Do
like
y'all have rules? Like you can't smoke inside of the house, or like you have your special space smoking
not
spot that you go to?
not really. I'm all over the
None of
place.
that?
Nah. I mean, here's the thing though. The beauty of my situation, like she work at night. I work in the day. So she's never here when I'm smoking.
Mm,
So by the time she do come in,
that's
I've had time to
good.
air it out and all that, you know what I'm saying? Light a candle.
That's fair.
Hit this Febreze a couple times, you know what I'm talking about? And then bam, going to sleep in a nice,
That is
sweet smelling
fair.
house. Easy. It's not hard, man.
Easy
People make it
peasy.
hard. Lemon squeezy. You got it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
then let's talk about um just real quick, and then I want to stay on track
Huh?
because you know
Cool.
the weed owl, right? As far as I see a lot of music artists who are, you know, along the lines of Snoop Dogg, like you mentioned, Snoop, Currency, all of that. I've seen them move like along the lines of promoting weed products, promoting, you know, all of that, branding themselves with their own strain of weed, all of this. So, with that said, how do you feel that this is going to influence the music industry, and not only the music industry, but weed legalization in the future?
I mean, is I don't want to dig too deep because this could go on like this could go on. But
Yeah,
I mean, illegalization across the board means people who have been incarcerated behind weed to get expunged. Okay, we got to look. I'm pro look at the glass half full. You know what I'm saying?
I
You can
got it.
always look at all the fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying? But let's not. Let's focus on the positives. You know what I'm saying? Full legalization, people are gonna be getting out of jail. You know what I'm saying? Um, and without that being on the radio, it gives them a chance to actually live life. Get a piece of this dream, just like everybody else. Music industry, man, this is just gonna just get bigger and bigger. Everybody eventually is gonna have a piece of the pie. I just want mine. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about
Yeah.
yours or yours or yours. I just want mine. That's it. Um, I don't care about being Forbes list rich, even though I feel like in the end of it, I'm gonna end up being Forbes list rich. If that makes sense. I don't like I said, I don't care about those things. Like, the things that these rappers like to brag about and shit. Man, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool, bro. You can have it. You know what I'm saying? Got my eyes on other things, man.
Yes, you do seem to have a very positive outlook on everything. And I'd like to circle back around to some of the ups and downs that you found in the music industry as a music artist. What are some of the problems that you've had with putting out music,
Oh man.
or getting your music to be heard?
Um, well, the best way for me to say that, because like I said, I moved from you might as well say like the Raleigh area, because nobody, if you're not in the major city, you don't count. You don't count. You know what I'm saying? So, being a part of the Raleigh music scene, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like the thing that annoys me the most about like if you're in the scene, you're just trying to, you're trying to get your name out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You just out here trying to, move with purpose, do these shows, try to get your following up, so on and so forth. I hate how these promoters nickel and dime these artists just so they can just so they can be on a stage for like 10 minutes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody wants to talk about the whole budget thing. I get that. If you really want to be, you gotta have, you gotta have, like, if you want to be you want to be like drinking shit, you gotta have like some bread to put, towards your shit. And that's just the facts. You know what I'm saying? But that's still not to say you can't, you can't move at your own pace and gradually work your way up to that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it annoys the hell out of me how like promoters will sit here and legit charge these, charge these artists like $500, like a 7-minute slot. That shit blows, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the excuse is,
I
all
agree.
the exposure, all these people are gonna be there, bro. Like, one thing I can say, I can speak for self. I can only speak for self. I can't speak for nobody else. Me personally, since I'm not what motherfuckers listen to on a daily, I get snubbed. Here's what it is. You know what I'm saying? That, and I understand it's the turn of the times. You know what I'm saying? People aren't as lyrical as they were. You know what I'm saying? There's still people out here with bars and shit. You know what I mean? So that hasn't changed. But as far as like mainstream shit, you know what I'm saying? It's real basic, bro. Like, a lot of the raps is basic as fuck. But like, the beats be slapping though. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what everybody say. But that beat though, you know what I'm saying? But nah, for me personally, because like I said, I'm about the vibes, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trapping. I ain't shooting a nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't slinging bricks. Even though I like to say that shit when that shit be playing, I ain't out here like that, my nigga. But we all do that shit. Don't say, I don't know not one motherfucker who be riding, listening to traffic, and not say some of the shit the niggas saying. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But nah, like, I'm not about to turn up like that. Even though I've got this project, it's gonna be called "This Is What You Wanted." Basically, I'm gonna give you everything that you wanted, just to show you I can do that shit. All right, so we good now? Can I get back to my shit? All right, cool. Like, that's literally that's what that's gonna be. But that's like another time, another place. But yeah, like, you know what I'm saying. So since I'm not the wave, I don't get the, you know what I'm saying, my properties. So I understand why for like a lot of North Carolina artists, they literally have to leave the state. Our golden boy, J. Cole, he went to New York. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And people don't even know, like, B.O.B. from North Carolina, The Dream from North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? Rhapsody, she got hers because,
Wow.
through like the Cooley situation. You got Little Brother, motherfucking P. Pablo. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, like, it's crazy. Like, Small World, I don't know if you remember that motherfucker. He used to be signed to DTP at some point. He was from North Carolina too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like,
Wow.
so that's
You're
the
right.
struggle.
And they did all have to move.
As soon as they got popping where they were at though, they can come back with it. For me,
Right.
so I understand that is in my mind, so mind, body, and spirit. That is what I feel is the epitome of being a North Carolina artist like Top. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't, you know what I'm saying, if you're not, even though you get off, you be doing your thing, motherfuckers just ain't checking for you like that, you just gotta go elsewhere to get it. And that's why I came to Austin, because let me hit this South by Southwest one time. I'm Mr. Smoke out your venue, bro. I don't give a fuck if they got rules about, I'm smoking weed in that bitch. Fuck you mean?
You
Hey guys,
know,
hey guys.
how long ago did you move to Austin?
Um, December 2020 or 2019.
Oh, so you came
Like, right.
right in the middle of shutdowns
Yeah, because I was working at the
and
airport, bro.
COVID.
I was working at the airport from like December to March. And that's when everything shut down and I had to end up on furlough because they just didn't have nobody to pick up.
Wow.
And then
Yeah.
the kicker, you wanna know the fucking kicker? Qualified for fucking unemployment. The unemployment office closed, bro. The unemployment office is closed.
What?
I can't make this shit up. I can't make this shit up. I go to the one closest to my job, then I go to the one by my job, then I went to the one like all the motherfuckers was closed. So I couldn't. So and then you get this 800 number, you can't never get on those. I've literally let that motherfucker. I had this shit hooked up to my charger, let it play. I had this shit on like on hold the whole day. They don't answer, bro. The whole day.
Yeah.
I wanted some. I ain't gonna lie, I wanted some of that unemployment money, but you know how they was talking about, oh, you did it. I needed all that. I needed all that. Couldn't even get it.
Yeah.
That shit was trash.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry to hear
Well,
that. So,
man, I ain't mean about it.
here you are. This is your story. Here you are in this moment. Like, I'm finally going to be able to move to Austin, to get to South by Southwest, and South by Southwest ain't even open.
Right.
Right?
Right. What the fuck
Can't
I
make
come
that
here?
shit up.
Can't.
Can't make that shit up.
Not at all, yo. I was so sick when I saw it on the newspaper because we were staying at an extended stay until we got until we got the apartment and shit. They had the newspapers and shit. I'm like, nah, it shut down, man. Like that was like hurt.
I was supposed to go too.
Hurt.
I know.
Like, man, I came
I was
off.
gonna go even when all of the announcements were made, it was still, we're not shutting down. But the city said, yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are. We don't care if you're an official or unofficial venue. We're not having it. Period. So, yeah, that's definitely how that went. And I know a lot of artists, they really bank on South by Southwest. A lot of money was lost. A lot of money was lost, not only for the city, they definitely lost a lot of tourism money due to the shutdown, but also music artists in general, like that's their highlight. That's their promo. Like they get Airbnbs and buy out hotel blocks and host up and buy merch. And yeah, that was my heart really hurt for everyone who lost money due to that being shut down. That really sucks. So, but let's talk about what you've been doing in the meantime, if you don't mind, since things have been slowly starting to open back up. I don't know how Austin has been any different, but I'm in Houston. So I've noticed that, of course, Houston is starting to have more shows, starting to open up a bit more. I think we're at 100% opening. Some places don't even enforce masks. So where you're at right now in Austin, what have you been doing as things have been slowly starting to reopen to help further your career?
Well, once again, I'm gonna shout out to Lisa, man, because she's kept me booked. Like I've been to a few places. It's crazy because like we went to New Orleans, we went to Miami, we went to Dallas, we went to Phoenix, we went to Las Vegas. I went to Little Rock. That shit was horrible. Don't go to Little Rock, right? I've never seen so many cops in my life, and I had drugs. I had like weed. I had weed in the car. Well, I'm sitting there like, hmm. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? And then it was like, yo, you know, like Little Rock has like the 5th highest crime rate in the fucking country. What are you talking?
Oh
Didn't
yeah.
know. No clue. Man, he's like, yo,
Mm.
just go straight, hit this left, and you good, bro. Just don't speed through that motherfucker.
Yeah, you gotta all throughout, you gotta watch
I ain't
on
want
that
no smoke.
road.
I ain't want no smoke with them people. I got my show off, and I kind of left. I got
Mm.
I got the fuck.
That actually brings up another question that I have. How being a pot smoking music artist and that needs to travel to get to shows, how do you navigate those waters to be able to get what you need where you need to get it to?
I probably shouldn't say this. I probably should not spill the sauce, but I like it. You all right. This has been like an awesome interview. All right, so boom. All right, so one thing about me,
Oh, and you used to work at the airport, didn't you?
one thing about me, okay, I'm gonna have some weed, bro. That song by Schoolboy Q, bet I got some weed. He was talking about me, bro. He was talking about me. You know what I'm talking about? If I'm flying, they don't check the shit. They go under the fucking plane. They don't check them hoes like that. Just throw a little shit, like tug it. You know what I'm saying? Make it look nice, and just throw that hoe up in there, man. Fuck. I check my shit. Oh, it's in there. I'm in there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't lie. I really thought, yo, I ended up putting like a pack of I bought like 2 packs of fucking leaves. I like backwoods and fucking game leaves and shit like that. Um, I fucked around and I had like 3 left in the pack. I put it in the bag. I didn't know the bag was open. I get back like from the flight. I'm like, yo, where the fuck is my blood? These motherfuckers found them, took the fucking blunts, but didn't take the weed. What the fuck? I was
Wow.
just mad, thinking, man, I can't even pull up, man. And then like it was like I started digging through and I saw him like tucked in the corner. So I'm like, motherfucker.
Wow.
But no, in most cases, and like now if I'm driving though, it's you know what? I'm gonna share a story with you.
Yes.
I'm gonna share a story
Story
with you. All
time.
right, so boom. I was on my way to Orlando. I drove. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you know what? I got, you know what I'm saying? My car made good. I got good gas mileage. You know what I'm saying? I just got paid. Fuck it. I'll fuck it out. It'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Pack my bag. You know what I'm saying? All my shit was in my bag. You know what I'm saying? I get to like maybe 20 miles from like Louisiana going into Mississippi. I get pulled over. Whoop, whoop. Now I didn't smoke, so I'm like, all right, cool. Well, he ain't gonna smell the weed right out the gate, so I should be able to finesse this because I talk. This is what I do. You know,
Yeah.
what seems to be the problem, sir? He was kind of swerving over there a little bit. Oh, yeah, I saw you. I'm saying, I know y'all don't like when we're on the same lane as y'all, so I got out the way. No. The first thing that fucked me up, because like I'm from North Carolina, they don't make you get out the car. Louisiana cops, they make you get out the car, bro.
Oh yeah.
That was like a culture shock. The fuck you mean? He was like, can you get out the car? I told him, nah. What you mean? Sorry, I'm gonna need you to get out the car. Bro, I'm from North Carolina. The cops don't take me to get out the car. What are you talking about? Sorry, I'm gonna need you to get out the car. I get out the car because I don't want no smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not just because I don't get out the car. You know what I'm saying? So he asked me a couple of questions and shit. He was like, so where you going? Man, I'm not you. We don't tell the truth to the cops. Fuck them
Of
niggas, man.
course not.
I got a
Of
funeral
course
to go
not.
to. I got a funeral to go to. My cousin just called me at the last minute. I literally just drove. I literally got off work 6 hours ago. I live in Austin, if that gives you any kind of time frame. I'm literally going to Florida for a funeral. All right, well, look, you don't have nothing, you don't have no weapons in the car, do you? Nah, right? Fucking nah. So he asked me to sign this paper so he can search my shit. All right, do what you do. Fuck it, do what you do. So they go digging through my shit. Woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? The shit was in the bag. I'm sitting there chilling with this guy right here. We sitting there talking, conversing. And I'm a funny dude. My girl knows she don't think the same. That's how she said. That's what she said. She was drunk that one day too. You ain't funny, motherfucker. You key and the shit. Man, go ahead, bro. But nah, I'm chopping it up. He's like, "What's in the bag?" Man, my work clothes and like just regular clothes, so I can kind of function while I'm out. You ain't got no tux. Man, they gonna order that when I get there. Fuck. And then next thing I know, I see him like taking the panels out. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is he doing? If there's nothing there, they'll put it back. All right, go ahead, do what you gotta do. So I go there, take the motherfucker out, put shit back. He gives me mind you, I didn't even have a driver's license, bro. Didn't even have a driver's license. I had an ID. I had to tell him like COVID with North Carolina, and this wasn't a lie. With COVID, around the time I got pulled, all the government buildings were shut down, so you couldn't even renew your shit if you wanted to.
Right, exactly.
So like I gave him that, and he was like, all right. Then he handed me my shit back. Man, the next truck stop is about 20 miles up. Go get you some sleep, man. All right, you have a nice day. I don't mind if I do. Y'all gentlemen be safe out here. Boy, I got a phone these people up. But rub on them motherfuckers. Got a little ways up the road. I forgot I had a joint in the glove box. So I look in the glove box, and the joint's gone. I'm like, oh shit. He took the joint. The cop smoked weed too. Cop smoked weed too. He took my fucking joint. I knew where it was. It wasn't there. Okay? But now as soon as I get to Alabama though, I pop the trunk. Oh, my shit is still here. If you follow me on Twitter at Errebodi Favorite, if you scroll deep enough, you'll see the thread where I was talking shit about that whole thing. That shit was hilarious. Yo. And still got the fucking Florida, sold all the weed. It left.
Wow.
Bruh.
Wow.
Bruh. I smoked a fair decent amount of it, but made a play.
And it doesn't sound like you were scared at all. Like
I mean, bro, like this is the life we live. This is the life. I can't speak for nobody else but me, right? This is the life I live. You got to know what comes with it and move accordingly. That's it. Don't overthink.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
Act natural. It's just another day. We're used to these guys. You know what I'm saying? It's all up here, man. It's all up here.
That is beautiful. Well, to wrap up on our show, as we've talked about, I'm really not sure if we actually talked about the positive side, because your negative side was kind of positive side of being in the music industry. But let's hop into this. I would like to know if there is a young pot smoking music artist who is smoking pot, watching this interview right now, like, man, he has been moving. He's my favorite now. What advice would you give them on moving in the music industry, and also balancing their love of weed with doing art?
If this is what you really want to do, brand yourself. You are a business. It's just like Jay-Z said. not a businessman. I'm a businessman. You know what I'm saying? It's different. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? You put everything you got into your brand. If it's something you love, let it show in your brand. Because that's what's going to bring people to you. This weed is here. You know what I'm saying? Don't get lost in it. You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing, I smoke. I smoke, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but don't let it, you know what I'm saying? Don't let it be the reason you don't get up and get your shit done. You know what I'm saying? Move. Don't forget you have a reason why you're doing things. You know? And just always, like I said, just always, it's like I said, it's easy. It's easy to fall into the negatives. Don't even think about those. Yeah, acknowledge that they're there, but don't wear them on your forehead, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, focus on the positives. It's more good shit that you can take in and appreciate than to sit here and be feeling fucked up because you're worried about, oh, this. And I hate the what if people. I get it. There's always a possibility of shit going left. Acknowledge that the possibility is there and still do it. Still fucking do it. Because you don't know what's going to come out of it until you do it. So fucking do it. That's it. That's all I got.
That's it. That's all you got.
That's all I got.
Well, let's go ahead and talk about how people can follow you, how they could support your brand, how they can hear your music, how they can see your videos, how they can tap in with you. How can they do that? How can they make you their favorite?
Oh man, just follow me, man. I'm like, I got music in the tuck, so I'm really about to just start giving people a lot of content. It's what they've been wanting anyway, you know. So, but yeah, I got a YouTube page, everybody favorite, you know what I'm saying? If you got the spelling down there, you know what I'm saying? Tap in with your boy. Twitter and Instagram, everybody fave, same shit except FAV at the end. Nope, all that at the end. Facebook, you know what I'm saying? I don't really rock with Facebook like that. Facebook, matter of fact, I'm about to just go ahead and cancel Facebook altogether. Facebook is technically the feds. I done found this shit out too, man. That fucked up the whole.
Technically,
Like,
very much.
like, yeah, he sold the shit to the CIA. Fuck. So yeah, I'm probably gonna
Yeah, actually, Facebook bought Instagram or vice versa. Somebody bought somebody, and so now there's all the feds. But you know,
Jesus.
that's why we're moving off grid. We, you
Right.
know, the, you know.
But nah, man, like Jesus. I'm getting old,
Well,
man. Hmm.
you
What's
got
up?
anything to say before we wrap up?
Uh one, it's been a pleasure. Let me just say. Like I said, this has been a real fun interview. I hope we get to do this again real soon. You
Oh
know?
yes. Oh yes. Yeah, I'm out in Houston, so I will definitely be inviting you out. And guys, that brings me to please download Crowded Streaming.
Yeah.
Everybody's
Download
favorite is
Crowded
on there.
because I heard it.
Download Crowded Streaming.
Yeah.
Definitely
And I got
an
music on there
independent.
too. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm on everything,
Yes.
man. Like I'm on crowded streaming, but I'm also on like Spotify and Apple Music and Tidal and hell SoundCloud if that's your wave. I don't discriminate. I'm on Bandcamp if you want to buy anything I have. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to have some merch popping real soon. You know what I'm saying? I'm director, like one of the creative directors with my cousin's brand, Sheesh. Um, yeah, we did a collab joint. I can't find it. I think some girl tried to steal my shit, Joe. I gotta find that fucking shirt. But um, but yeah, other than that, I have like my own stuff that I'm working on. I'm actually working on getting my own strain of weed popping too. So a little something to work. You know
Yay.
what I'm saying? I gotta take this trip to the Bay though. I need to go to the Bay and see what's going on out there because it's about the genetics. They got the Bay Area has like some of the best weed in the country. So I want to tap in with them, see
Mm.
what's going on with those guys. But yeah, but yeah,
Amen. Amen to that. Let me know when you're going.
look, look, I got you.
Yeah. Yeah. Real
Yep.
shit. Real shit. We got people out there that I want to tap in with too.
I
From our pot smoking independent music artist
That's right.
fiance. It's family, right? And speaking of family, well, I got my little in momentous of the occasion, my little cake vape and my little cake vape pen. And thank you so much. Do you have a blunt on you? Are you
Actually, hold that
smoking?
thought. I've been smoking the whole interview.
Okay.
What do you mean? I ain't got
What
no
do
more
I
blood.
mean?
What do you mean?
That's
I ain't got no more
fine.
blood, so I
That's
can hit this with
fine.
you.
Hey, let's do it. All right. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to the Rocky Road. Um, free the weed, y'all. We
Play
got
the
to do what
weed.
we can to make this shit legal
Damn right.
for real, and get our fellow pot smokers, weed smokers out of incarceration for something that is now legal in many states and many cities and still has people sitting up doing time for bullshit. So
Right.
we ain't having that no more. Free the weed, y'all. Free the weed. Thank y'all so much for tuning in.